Randy is back with more great Chef It Up tips. So this time he's dishing out cinnamon raisin French toast lollipops. Sounds delicious. Here's what you'll need for this recipe. PC extra thick cinnamon raisin bread, PC amber maple syrup, some eggs, vanilla extract, icing sugar, cinnamon, butter, and flaky salt. Okay, Randy, take it away.
All right, here we go, Trace. I don't know if you've seen this stuff in the stores, but if you do, you need to buy it. I'm going to tell you why. It's the thick cut, but it's got the cinnamon and raisins in it. And when you smell it, it's like, it kind of tastes like a cinnamon roll or smells like a cinnamon roll right off the word go. Like, you're already there. Like, you don't have to do too much to it. But today, we're going to do a small little application of French toast. Now, it's really simple from here. All we're actually going to do is add a little bit of icing sugar. And the reason for it is there's a little bit of cornstarch in that, and that's going to thicken it up a little bit. We've got some pure vanilla extract. A little bit goes in. And then, of course, we got to add a little bit more cinnamon. Even though it's in the bread, we're just going to give it a little bit more. And then we're just going to simply give it a whisk, right? Now bring that up. Now, this is best if you get that thick toast and it's a little bit stale. I mean, you can do it fresh, you really can, but you know, if you probably had it for a couple days, you've been putting butter on it and other things like that, and you want it to be a little firmer, and then all we're gonna do is cut it right down the middle. So what you need to do now is just soak that in the batter a little bit, and you can actually like squeeze down a little bit, kind of like a sponge. You want to just kind of like absorb as much of that egg mixture as possible, and then drop it down into the pan. Non-stick is probably best. It's not going to take a long time, maybe a couple minutes per side. And just a little bit of butter, and it goes, right? So now we kind of got our things going on. We got them toasting and browning. And you kind of check them here. If you got your pan hot, it doesn't take that long. You just flip it over. But the smell, Tracy, the cinnamon, the raisin, the kind of bread there, it's just coming off there like, oh, so beautiful. So here's where we're going to take a dramatic little twist, and this would be a good one, you know, when you got a bunch of kids over, maybe there's some sleepovers going on, or even like an afternoon kind of hors d'oeuvre party or something, and you're short on sweets. Take a skewer in your French toast and just skewer it up just like that.
Oh, I love
right?
that.
And then lay it down on a platter. Now what we're going to do is take a little bit of icing sugar through a sieve and just dust it through, right? And that makes it nice and even. And this is where the good part comes in. I mean, this is what the kids really want at the end of the day. I mean, you could almost put anything into French toast, but what the kids are truly after is that maple syrup drizzle like this. And I'm going to tell you the trick. We've got a neighbor who just doesn't, he comes over every weekend to hang out with my boy, and he orders this like 3 days ahead of time. I'll be there Saturday morning, 9:30. And he's just addicted to the French toast. But you know what it is that he's addicted to? He doesn't even know it. This is smoked flaky salt. So a little bit of smoked salt on there. It dissipates, it disappears. They don't even know they're eating it.
It's good stuff. Randy, another great dish for the holidays that looks amazing.